And we are back, YouTube. For anyone who's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. I'm the game my channel's buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, any electrical items I get my hands on at car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace or charity shops for a cheap price. So I'm getting traded into CX at a high price so I can build my own gaming collection. So yes, back with part 2 of Operation Pokémon. Yeah, just want to say thank you to everyone who reached out to me after my previous video. All the comments about how they got into Pokemon, stuff like that is really cool. Listening to everyone's stories, a lot of it similar to the experience that most people had. A couple of people reached out to me about the condition of a couple of games in certain stores. So I appreciate all of those guys. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it in my previous video, but obviously because I've got leaf green cart, that was the one that I was primarily wanting to get as the next game. So yeah, other people messaged me about a couple of like emerald, ruby, sapphire, I think silver, gold, stuff like that, and I appreciate that. But at the moment, obviously, I wanted to get the leaf green. Now, someone did comment, but only comment that there was a mint condition copy in South Shields. So I have purchased it without, without seeing any photos. So hopefully they wasn't trolling. We'll find out together. As yeah, I've done the little CEX hack to make sure that I got this from South Shields. It is the the box version with the wireless adapter. So yeah, without further ado, let's flip the cameras, get into it, and hope that I haven't been stitched up. Have I got scissors? So yeah, like I was saying, Leaf Green was the game that I was playing on holiday. Really enjoyed it. Have I opened this up backwards or no? Yeah, really enjoyed it, and looking forward to hopefully adding it to my collection. Boxed and complete. Now, I did say in my previous video that I wouldn't be too fussed if this didn't have the manual, as long as the box is in good condition. So fingers crossed, at least for the box. So yeah, let's yeah, so £160 voucher this one is, compared to Fire Red, which is £165 voucher. So just a little bit more, £5 more dearer. For anyone who's wondering, obviously this is the the CEX hack. You order a obscure DVD that's only in stock within that store, and 9 times out of 10, well, every time that I've done it, at least anyway, they send it from the store where the game will be in stock. So feeling that, it does feel a little bit heavy. Oh, but then again, it has got the wireless adapter in there. But yeah, Bleach Season 3 Part 2, only £1. I don't even know if I'll bother returning that, because I don't really want a note on my account that I'm constantly returning things. But yes, without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, it's come in a box protector, which is great. First thoughts on the outside, looking very good. I mean, I don't know if you can see there. Someone did mention in one of my previous comments that CEX are now putting games in box protectors. Whether or not that's the case, I don't know, but obviously I'm happy to have this, as that means that I haven't got to pay for a box protector. Now, first inspection, I wouldn't say it's mint condition. There is, I don't know if you can see there, kind of an indentation to the box, but I'm not too fussed about that. Although I don't think it's got a manual with it, so let's have a look. No manual. So I won't be putting their name down the bottom. Just because I wouldn't say that it's a mint condition copy, and obviously the box is a little bit damaged there. Let me just compare the cart to mine. Now, on second glance, I don't know whether this might be going back or not, because 2 seconds, let me grab my, because I think that's a fake insert. Now don't let me get these mixed up. Now obviously this is my fire red, and that is the insert that come with it. And obviously that's a lot different to that there. So I'm gonna have a look on eBay and see the official one for the come with the leaf green, but to me that looks like a replacement insert. So someone's obviously just got the box and the cart, bought an insert, got the box price for it. So I'll have to do a little bit of research because yeah, it may be going back. So lesson learned. Obviously, you know, I can't trust everyone in the comments. I mean, they only said it was, well, yeah, they said it was a mint condition, and obviously I've believed them. So yeah, let me do a little bit of research and see if that is the case. Because obviously, you know, if the box is in good condition, if that is the official insert, then I may keep it. But if not, it'll be going back. So, right, I'm jumping back in because the plot thickens. So basically, I took the leaf green back to my local CX store, explained that the insert was a repro, whatever you want to call it, you know, not original to what was released officially within the PAL region, at least anyway. Showed them a couple of photos of what was for sale on eBay, also showed them a copy of my fire red. They agreed. I said to him about, oh, can I take I would take it as the unbox price, because obviously you officially, you know, according to CX's rules, you can't sell that as boxed. They said no, they can't. They have to send it back to the original store, which confused me a little bit, because I do know that, like I've watched Retro Ghetto, for example. I know that he's had instances where obviously he's had a game turn up in terrible condition in a box, but then they've given it to him at the unboxed price. So maybe it's just how far that store is willing to go with, you know, putting the effort in. Maybe there's a bit of, you know, them contacting the other store and stuff like that. But basically they said they had to contact the other store anyway, just to make sure that that's how it was. So that's another thing as well, that they, for all, well, at least high value orders, they take photos of them before they send them out, which is good, because I always used to think, you know, what's stopping someone from, for example, if you need a manual to a game, you know, buying one off of CX and then just taking it back. So obviously it's a good way for them to counter that. Anyway, long story short, they wouldn't give me the unbox price, so I've returned that to the grey store, but it's come from the Chelmsford store. So obviously when they said to me, oh, we need to find out which store it's come from, I said to them, oh, it's come from South Shields. And they said, no, they checked the code, and I was like, no, it's come from Chelmsford. So turns out that obviously they had a copy of Leaf Green in Chelmsford, as well as that DVD. Now there was only 5 copies of that DVD in the whole of CEX, so obviously it's my fault for not checking that there was actually one in Chelmsford and one in South Shields. So it may be that there's still a mint copy of Leaf Green in South Shields. So apologies to whoever said that there was a good copy there. They could have been telling the truth. I'll never know. But it's a couple of days later. Shout out to Rob. He hit me up on Instagram, said he's going to go and check the Bridge End store, as you know that there's one in stock there. Send me some photos. Looks really good condition, nice and complete. So let's open it together now, and yeah, hopefully, well, I'm sure it will be, but we'll get a nice complete one for the collection. So yeah, get rid of the old invoice. So yeah, as always, I've done the old, what's the word, the little CEX trick, you know, with the DVD to make sure you're getting it where you're from. Another anime one, although this one's a bit chewed up, so might give me an excuse for taking it back rather than not wanted. But this is Tenjo. Excuse the pronunciation. Like I said, I'm not an anime fan. I think I watched Dragon Ball Z back in the day and that was about it. But yeah, Tenji. The Sword Breaks, round 5. Yeah, for any of the anime fans out there. It's been pretty bad condition actually. It's got writing on the disc there, the case is damaged, label up there. So that'll be getting returned. I think, how much was that? That was £3, that DVD. The annoying thing about this is that obviously the postage has gone up to £2.95, and although these are both coming from the same store, you have to pay £6 postage, which I think is absolute daylight robbery. Let alone the fact that, you know, the price has gone up for the game, for the postage in itself. But obviously, if you're getting two things from the same store, you still have to pay double postage. Anyway, let's get into it. So yes, looking very, very good. First instances, hopefully I'm not blocking the camera up there. Yeah, this is in really good condition, to be honest. Yeah, a couple of creases down the bottom there. Don't know if you can see, but apart from that, it's got the bulge to it, which indicates that it's complete in box for some reason. But what I've found, and I'll hopefully demonstrate it in a moment, but yeah, obviously look, we've got the trainer's guide, and oh sorry, I shouldn't say that it's complete, because it doesn't have, I think it comes with a what's the word I'm looking for, Nintendo VIP, Pokemon VIP poster, which it doesn't have unfortunately, but it does have the manual, does have the instruction and booklet there. Obviously we've got the adapter and the cart, which to me looks in very, very good condition. Again, I'm no expert with what's fake and what's not, but for me that looks good. I know there's people that would potentially, you know, flip out the cart and whatever. I mean, to be honest, I'm just thinking it doesn't actually matter, because I'm gonna keep my version of the cart in there, and then take that one back in to trade it in, because obviously I don't need that, so I'll get £38 voucher back for that as well. So I mean, the reason for this bulging actually may be that because of the booklet, but a little, for some reason, when I have my stuff in my fire red one, yeah, for some reason when I have stuff in my fire red one, it bulges if I put it in a certain way. But if I flip the insert of the way that it went in, let's have a quick look. Nope. Well, no, is it the other way? Yeah, the bulge is not. Oh, it is there a little bit actually, I'm lying. But on that one anyway, it got rid of the bulge, so ignore me. But anyway, first hurdle, or sorry, second hurdle should I say, complete. Shout out to Rob. I'll be sending you some vouchers once I've, because I've only got high value vouchers at the moment. Once I've got, you know, 10, 20 voucher pound here or there, I'll send it over to you on Instagram. So I appreciate that. Next one that I'm going to be aiming for is going to be Pokemon Red on the Game Boy. I want to get red, blue and yellow next. So yeah, if you know of any good stores, if you know of any good condition ones in any of your local stores, hit me up on Instagram, let me know. And yeah, I'll send over some vouchers once I've purchased it. So again, thank you, Rob. Just goes to show, obviously, I can tell that this is going to be a journey. Obviously, you know, this is only the second game I've bought, and there's been a few hurdles to get over to get it. So hopefully, I'm not going to say it's be smooth sailing from here, but hopefully, you know, it gets resolved eventually like these. But hope you enjoyed the video, hope you're liking the old Operation Pokemon, as it were. But yeah, take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.